Sorry guys, I haven't. Anywho, I wanted to kind of jump on here. I'm going to try to be quick. I got a acupuncture appointment here in a little bit, so in Defiance, so I can't really talk for 30 minutes. I wanted to give you guys a quick update of how everything's going. So, I started the cholestyramine probably, gosh darn it, my ear's itching. I think it's been about 2 weeks. I'm not 100% sure. I've kind of lost all track of time since I hadn't been living at home for a while. And by the way, I'm back home. That something, whatever I posted about killing the mold and mycotoxins. That seemed to really help. I put my Ghostbuster suit on and went to town. I have not sprayed the basement. I don't know. I might go ahead and fog that. I have a gallon left of that. And the first gallon took care of like the downstairs, minus my daughter's room, which is the upstairs. So, I probably will go down there and do the basement, just order some more. Anyway, since I started the cholestyramine, I have noticed some funky symptoms, which side effects are pretty normal with that, but they mostly revolve around stomach pain and issues, which those I'm not having. When I first started on it, I had some mild heartburn, which was bothersome, but I would say that kind of dissipated within a few days, which that's pretty much the general consensus from everybody that I've talked to that has been on it. So make sure my mail lady wasn't here, so she didn't think I was completely loony. But one unwanted side effect is that I've gained like 7 pounds. And it's like all in my belly. And it all kind of feels like bloat. Like you can tell in my face that I'm puffy. Like the other day I couldn't even close my hand because it was so swollen. So I don't know if I'm just not drinking enough water with it, because I know that the pharmacist told me on the phone to drink a lot of water with this, which what does that mean? I carry a water cup with me everywhere. I mean, in church, in the sanctuary, everywhere. So I don't know. Maybe I drink on average about 75 ounces of water a day, and I would say normally that would probably be enough, but maybe not with this medication. So, and maybe I just stepped it up last week, so I'm up to half my dosage that I'm supposed to have. So, maybe that 75 ounces just isn't doing it with that medication. Maybe I need to drink maybe even double that. I don't know. That's something that I'm going to have to figure out, something I'm researching. So I'll kind of get back with you on that. But the weight gain's really bothering me because I've worked my butt off to get 31 pounds off. And here I am within a week and a half, have gained like 7 pounds back. And it's very disheartening. Thankfully, the new clothes that I bought still fit. So I've gained like an inch in my waist. So, like I said, it's all in my gut. And it's all feels like bloating. So something's going on with my tummy with that issue. Another thing that I've noticed is...
Oh, that's why you were out, huh?
Yeah, Mama's out here. Another thing that I've noticed is that my skin and hair are so dry. I literally washed my hair once this week because my hair has been so dry, and I mean, this is even with mask, with like a hydrating mask and Moroccan oil on it, and it still didn't do a lot. So that's another unwanted side effect of the cholesterol, and that's the only thing I can figure that it's coming from, because that's the only thing that changed. Yeah, so my poor hair. And all of you guys know my hair is like a big thing with me. You know, it's kind of like my signature trademark that I don't do completely off the wall things with my hair, but, you know, my hair's kind of like my tattoo. It kind of defines my personality a little bit. So I'm a little disappointed with that. And then I kind of noticed, like, whenever I take the cholestyramine, I kind of get, like, and it's right here. It's always, like, right in here. I kind of almost get, like, a burning sensation with it. Not all the time, just here and there. So, again, those are some very weird side effects. One thing I noticed with my protocol is that I skipped a step and went straight to the cholestyramine. I forgot the chlorella. I'm supposed to be taking chlorella, so I just ordered that. So that should be here. Hoping it's here by Friday. I'm going out of town Friday with two of my friends and my daughter and my friend's daughter. And we are going to a women's conference in Indianapolis. So hopefully my anxiety's down since last year, because driving in Indianapolis, I'm convinced that's why there's more murders in big cities, traffic, and people don't know how to drive. And I'm a small town girl. I'm not used to driving in the big city like that, and last year was a nightmare. I was about ready to stroke out last year before we get to the hotel. Thankfully, my mommy was with me, calming me down. Which I won't have my mommy there this year. So hopefully Melinda and Krista will help keep me calm on the way there. I'll be fine until we hit Indianapolis. I'll be fine until we get downtown. And then I will want to murder people because they don't know how to drive. So I'm telling you, that's why murder can make a good Christian girl want to bust a cap in somebody. I'm telling you. So pray for me this weekend as I drive through Indianapolis. Hopefully I will just have to drive through it to get to my hotel and drive through it to get the heck out of there. And the rest of it hopefully will just be walking. So just pray for but seriously, pray for our safety as we have to venture to Indianapolis. And I hope we have an encouraging weekend like we did last year. Last year was awesome. I'm definitely going to be missing my sister-in-law and my mom, as they were supposed to go. But as you know, Mom had surgery, and Jessica is making some changes in her life, and good changes, very good changes, nothing bad. And that kind of prevented her from going this year. So if we go next year, hopefully they can rejoin us. So, right now the house situation is going okay. The VOCs definitely get to me every now and then. So I have to be very mindful of that. And the basement dude, his name's Kim, he is supposed to get a hold of us in about another week and a half. He wanted to kind of sit on everything that we talked about, really run the numbers good through. That way he can give us a quote that's really, really close to where we want to stay and where he thinks he can do the project. But if he can give us a new styrofoam basement for $10,000 to $15,000, how flippin' awesome is that, to have a basement that will never mold? I mean, it's awesome. The way God works is awesome. I am a very impatient person, which I prayed for patience probably like 12 years ago, and so I think the Lord's still working on me with that. But I would rather have a no than let's just sit on this for a while and give me time to work. I mean, but just remember that the Lord does provide. It's just not usually how we want him to provide. I mean, I wanted him to just pull $30,000 just out of the air and just hand it to us. And but he used a land that we purchased a year and a half or 2 years ago, and we have sold that to a very good friend, and hopefully they will get some great use out of that land. And the Lord blessed us with that money to be able to pay for all of the changes that we need to pay for. And as I've told you guys before, getting well from this is not cheap. It's not cheap, and it's not easy. It's expensive, and it's flippin' hard. So if you guys do find out that this is what you have, be prepared for some hard work, a lot of sacrifice, and to shell out a lot of money. And I mean, we're talking like second mortgage on your home type of money. I'm very grateful that my husband has the job that he does, because if he didn't, this would not be happening. I would just be suffering probably for the rest of my life. Either that, or he would have to go out and get a second job, which is insane. I mean, and insurance covers like none of this, because medical doctors don't believe it exists. Although it is promising that they are starting to realize that this is a thing, and that it's not just all in our heads and something that we're making up. So I just kind of want to let you guys know what's going on and some of the craziness that's happening. You guys take care of yourself.